Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more crazy Minecraft, and I just added a port point for the end. So yeah, my hammer should be fine, and getting me back here, because this is where I found my end portal opportunity. I haven't activated it yet, but as you can see I have plenty of Eyes of Ender to do so. I kind of scouted this out a while back, and just kind of needed a good opportunity to go to the end. This is no ordinary inn for 1.7.10. This is... Okay, there's one over there. For a while I thought, did I miss one? And yes, I missed one. I'm going, why didn't it activate? But I missed the one there. Oops. Stepped in a little too fast. I was, needing to morph first, but whatever. But yeah, this is the hardcore end. A lot of this inspired, the great Vanilla Ender expansion. That happened during the combat update. Okay, heard that page turn. I've obviously learned something. Okay, so I'm going to need to morph, preferably in blaze form, even though there'll be a few particles. And reason why is I'll need to have my full health for this. Okay, quick, need to change out because this is going to be a little useless. Okay, I will need to... where's my bow? There it is. Okay, because I'm going to need to blast a few of these. Okay, I might be able to do this in wraith form? Maybe? Okay, doing it with a slightly reduced health and less particles. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this should be interesting. I need to outmaneuver this Ender Dragon. So he's a bit stronger than normal. She is, actually. Okay, this is still Jean, just a little different. Okay, if you're going to be cycling me indefinitely, I'm just going to have to hit you. See, I had to do things. Some of this is going to be like originally, but not exactly. Thought she was over there. I thought she was over there. Ooh, nice move. Okay, bumping me around the obvious Natura clouds. Okay. Oh! What just happened? Where am I? Did I get teleported? Oh, was that... It was more purple than usual for that poison? What's going on? Okay. I got hit. Gotcha. Where are you? Okay, you're right next to me. That's what's going on here. Okay, she seems to have lost sight of me. But how did I get teleported that far, that quickly? Did she use something that did that? And don't worry, she'll still retreat whenever she takes a hit. If you hit me, I'll have to, blow you up a little. Okay. Taking chunks out because of that old connection to Ender crystals. But that won't be enough as long as there's more, so I have to destroy them all, as usual. Okay, is that all of them here? Nope, I saw one over here. Where are you? Are you hiding the crystal? Ah, the crystal wasn't visible behind the clouds. Okay. That was an interesting complication. Oh, there's another one. Thanks for regenerating. You're showing me where they all are. Missed. Fell a little short. What? Again, I got... Okay, that internet can make a partial blindness. All I can do is just fly up like crazy until it wears off. Okay. Okay, she's gonna get a little more irritated the more of these I take out. That's expected. That's also something that inspired that behavior later, that she modifies her movement. Whoa, that knockback. Okay, that's a good thing this is a dogfight. This is a dogfight here. No, dogfighting doesn't have anything to do with actual dogs. It's old military term for whenever pilots fight each other in midair. Big fighters, especially. She's still crushing blocks. Yeah, this one doesn't have infinity. Okay, that's going on now. Where are the bats? Vampire bats? I know you're around here. I know you're around here. I will hit you. If I see you, I will hit you. Because you're bats that are trying to gulp me to recharge her. Not letting the recharge happen. Man, they're hard to hit. Bet she might hit a few on her way. Hey, I can plow through blocks too. That's what Millinger does. Right in the face. That was perfect. Okay, lightning hit. I think that was also meant to summon Angry Enderman. But I think if it hits you in midair, it doesn't do that. I think that has to be a ground strike. Okay, that really was all of them. Oh, double hit. Okay, I usually don't get that on the hammer when it comes to attacking enemies, so that was just a nice strike. Oh, she curved back into it. Okay, nice, nice. It's a good thing I recharged my hammer before I came here. Oh my gosh. Okay, and yeah, instead of just erasing blocks, she like flings them everywhere. Oh, she's taking some serious damage. Whoa, red, Okay, here we go, here we go. Nice. Okay, that was a super hit. And I got recharged. Okay, that was intense. Oh, didn't know if that was gonna hit. Nice. Still hearing him. Can't let her get healed that way. Luckily, I think I'm faster than they are. So I think I can just run around them and... another lightning strike. Wonk. Sorry, Clouds. If you take a little collateral damage, I have to attack a very big dragon. Ouch. Just slight ouch. But, oh, come on. I really was trying not to let them beat her. Okay, she's big on the lightning now. Wanna make it mutual? I have lightning hammer. I mean, seriously, I love this hammer. Bye, bats. I'm throwing my hammer around. Ooh, that was close. I think I nipped her tail. Up there. Bats, shoe bats. I can't deal with the bats right now. Because if I do, they might heal her a bit more. She's getting pretty far down. Oh, loop, we got a loop. kept herself in position because she was trying to absorb the bat's energy. That was interesting. Oh, she's sniping. Not dealing much damage per hit, but I am grinding her down. Because trying to range her with this seems to be the best option. Whoa! Telecourse, she... Did my hammer even... Okay, my hammer did come back. He just was pretty wild. Yeah, talk about timing. She flung me away from my hammer, so he just had to follow me for such a distance. Oh my gosh. That was actually kind of hilarious. Like, yeah, let's not only fling you, let's also fling you away, like fling you away from your hammer so much that it takes an appreciable amount of time to return. Okay, that was a whiff. But yeah, some of these attacks kind of inspired the later Ender Dragon to do things. But not in the exact same way. I mean, you don't see Vampire Bat assistance in the new version of the Ender Dragon, do you? But you do have lots of fireballs. Kind of. They're actually a bit worse than this thing's fireballs, actually. Because that lingering damage effect, that's painful. But this is definitely an intense mutual fight. This is incredible. Again, I'm still not sure which one I'd declare better between the hardcore Ender Dragon from hardcore Ender expansion and the improved Ender Dragon from vanilla after 1.9 or 1.9 plus. So. Oh, he flew into it after I thought it was going to just whip everything completely. So that was interesting. Did I just get missed by lightning? I didn't think it could possibly miss me. I didn't think I was flying that fast. And I'm doing this with a health gimp because of this form. Whoa, we just could not angle. Where is she? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Jean? Extra powerful Jean, where are you? Hardcore Jean. Ooh, double hit when I really needed it. Okay, 2 more hits should do it. Oh, they're trying to drain health. I need to defeat her quickly. Gotta get close enough to this dragon, so therefore I am not... Well, actually this isn't lagging. I'm kind of surprised that the dragon isn't lagging. Oh, right. Oh, again with the super fling whenever I toss my hammer. Admittedly, that was impressive, though. Okay, army of bats still going. I think they go down when she does. So I shouldn't... In lava. Oh, they're still here. This could be complicated. Time for new adventures. Yes, yes it is. Oh, I think they truly just disappear whenever they are taken out. Because they're just summoned minions. Yeah, there's you don't get a morph from it either though. So I can't morph into a vampire bat. Okay, I'll be able to get all this stuff. It's super precious. Must get all the essence. I also have some ore to help me with that. Although I think it's a bit different. I hear pages turning. Research is automatically happening. Okay, let's do this. More. Must get all of this. Give me more. More! Please, can I have some more? Yes, I'd like some more with this. So you're doing a little Oliver there. And no, not Queen, the classic. The classic number of Oliver. There's some stories that have been around for a long time. So, the old orphan idea of, please sir, may I like some more, came from the story of Oliver, so... Yeah, so if I'm doing that number in the future, you should know. Okay. Also, so many Ender Lilies. Oh, there's some I missed. You can, through a special ritual, revive the end in Hardcore Ender expansion, and that also partially inspired the later ability to revive the Ender Dragon. Additionally, like some of the things like not just battle dynamics, but also like improvements to the arena itself in the Dragon Lair, and the fact that we now have infinite Ender Islands. A lot of that stuff came from inspirations of Hardcore Ender expansion, how much people loved, how much that expanded the end. So it kind of went along with the original idea of the end becoming something more beautiful after you took down the Ender Dragon. To be perfectly fair, I don't know if I really need that obsidian right now, because like I can get as much of it as I'd like, and not just from here either. So I'm good. I mean, I've been to the Twilight Forest. I've seen pillars of obsidian before. No biggie. However, that's going to be an issue. Oh, I got a present from something I took out? Well, know what that means. Pop it in the presents. Okay. See, I emptied out some of my bags recently. But to be perfectly fair, this is a lot of stacks of dragon essence. You do need a lot of it for doing things, though. Wow, it really is a lot of stacks of dragon essence. Okay. Didn't think it'd be that extensive. Oh, I don't know if this will work for what I need to do, but I need to do something very specific. Actually, I might need some endstone for this. So it'd be good to go ahead and use that, because I need to build up to that, and I need to click on the dragon egg with a left click from a sword to harvest. Oh, need more. But yeah, you actually kind of attack the dragon egg with an attack click rather than a use click. And the other tricks to harvest it, like the torch trick, doesn't work whenever you have Hardcore Ender expansion. You have to harvest it a special way. Okay, so Okay, yeah, so last moment looks around for... Ah, I thought there might be a little more. For more... Oh, wow, that spread. Oh my gosh. Look at how far this stuff fell from where the dragon died. It's like all over the dragon lair. And more seems to be appearing out of nowhere. Seriously? This doesn't seem like it should be this spread out. This is kind of a wacky amount of spreadage. Okay, so my attempt to actually grab the dragon egg is interrupted by the fact that trying to grab the just as important dragon essence is kind of a little more than I thought it would be. Still more, seriously. I mean, this is officially insane. Okay, that is nuts. But yeah, this stuff's rather precious, but it's also used in massive quantities, so it's a good thing to drag and drops a lot, because you kind of need a lot of it. I'm also going to have to get my Hardcore Ender expansion research up by looking for knowledge notes, both in structures and other dimensions, and possibly, maybe more frequently around here. I don't know if the special structures in a Hardcore Ender expansion have a higher chance of them, but it would be cool if, and I just have so much of it. Aha, secrets of enhancing. Yeah, this is end powder. It comes from little ores like this. It's not the same as dragon essence. Dragon essence only comes from the dragon, so there's more than one special purple ingredient around here. And that makes things kind of interesting in and of themselves. So just because it's purple doesn't mean it's the same thing. So I am going to have ender ores and stuff. Originally I was just coming for a supply of ender pearls, and you know what's really interesting about this is I'm not really seeing many endermen left here. I think they may have vanished from the central island of the dragon lair because I defeated the ender dragon. Now, you will still find more in the outskirts in Hardcore Ender expansion. It's just I think those may have just disappeared because I defeated the dragon. So they might be in awe of that, going, I'm not going over there right now. Bye. So, yeah, there's that little aspect. I guess I'm going to have to harvest ender lilies to get my ender pearls, because I was needing a lot more ender pearls for things. I do have a few left in my my projects chest, but I've got them only on reserve for powering my world anchor. So that's not gonna. Is it no use click to harvest in this version? Because or maybe it's just something that happens with Pam's compatibility. I don't think so. I think they added that feature of click to harvest and leave the plant in later versions of Ender Utilities. So yeah, because I'm trying to click on them, and they look mature to me, like they look completely done, but they're not actually giving whenever I use click. So I guess I have to... Okay, I guess I have to punch. So I have to attack click to get them then. And I do have some in-stone already collected, so I can grow this elsewhere if I'd like. And I probably will. I'll probably make like a little ender lily farm in the sunset dimension, since that's my major farming area. And I do need more ender pearls around there, especially because that's where my witching is. And it takes up a good amount of ender pearls. So yeah. So I'll do this as far as I can find, and then I'll harvest that dragon egg and grab that special sword that you may see embedded there. It's not a sword in the stone routine per se, but it kinda is. It judges you worthy of having it as long as you have at least 30 levels. So it's not like you have to be the chosen one, you just have to have enough levels. I think it's the same in this version. I mean, it could be that you just grab it, but in later versions of Slash Blade that have that same gift from the Ender Dragon, that same special placement drop, it's like you have to have at least 30 levels. But after beating directly after beating the Ender Dragon, there's like no way you wouldn't have 30 levels. So it's like we'll just give you the ability to pick this up, but if somehow you don't pick it up in the meantime, or you somehow don't get enough levels and you get this, then it'll just tell you you need 30 levels, and you're like, okay. So that's how I picked this up. It's kind of a special blade that's more of a mark of honor for defeating the Ender Dragon than it is really to be more useful than any other blade. Just because you beat the high tier boss of the game in general doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be like the ultimate Slash Blade off the bat. It's a bit different than that, but it is like a special prize. But yeah, there were plenty of Endermen around here earlier during the fight. They're just not here now. On the other hand, that's kind of a good thing, because I wouldn't necessarily want like lots of various other creatures going around disturbing these majestic chocobos. Because we have some majestic purple chocobos around here. And that's right, they're not just in the nether, you can find them in the end. And in my book, I think they're more frequent in the end than they are in the nether, because I just came here and hello. It's like, hi, we're chocobos. Nice to see you. And I'm like, okay. But I'm in the middle of a big fight with the dragon right now, so maybe later. I mean, I've already got some, and that really helps. They're very beautiful, useful birds, especially when ridden majestically into the air. But right now, they can just kind of mosey around. So they're like, okay, we can just wander. Okay, I think I've harvested pretty much the dragon lair. Okay. There's definitely some interesting islands over that way. Whenever I come back here, this is going to be pretty cool. Because I'm going to have a lot of different type of expanded Ender content than I'm used to. Because I haven't really fully played through Hardcore Ender expansion. As much as I really know about the mod already, which is quite a bit, and love the history of it, there's another Ender Lily. The thing is, I haven't actually played fully through it yet. I've watched a lot of plays on it. I know a lot about it. I know about how it's changed over time and how much it and Vanilla inspired each other. But at the same time, I haven't like been all the way through it yet. So there's a lot of things I know in advance are going to be here, but at the same time, I don't know when they are because they're randomized, because they depend on like the island that they're found at, and those are randomized. So just because there's supposed to be some things it's preferable to do first doesn't mean they're going to show up that way. It's just not necessarily going to happen that way. Okay, I think I've thoroughly searched for Ender Lilies. And I know that I will have some nice exploration to do, and man, did that island ever get Ender good. I mean, seriously, it just got good. And that is referred to as Ender goo, that purple stuff. You generally don't want to actually have much contact with it, but it can be used for certain things. Yeah, being able to truly just straight up play in a mod pack where Hardcore Ender expansion is actually working will be cool. Because historically, it's had a hard time playing with other mods. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't fully played through with it, is I couldn't find a pack for quite some time where it would be nice and stable. So it's like, yeah, try getting it to both work out and be in a pack at the same time, rather than having to play it straight. Which is possible, I'd add. It's just not necessarily preferable. I did have a pretty good fight with the Ender Dragon. That was nice. But would I have done it if I didn't have access to flight? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I had it in this pack, and that's what's really cool, is you can do all these scenarios in mod packs. But it's just the fact it doesn't play very well with most other mods means you almost never get this to happen. So my hat's off very much, or well, not really my hat's off, but temporarily. Consider me doing a hats off salute to the modding team of the Realms of Atlantis, because the Void's Wrath modding team did a really good job figuring out how in the world to get this to work. So I really appreciate that, because I think I've only seen like one or two other packs that ever really got this to happen, and for one reason or another, I didn't play those packs. So here we are, and now it works. So finally, I can actually really go over this in depth and be able to like appreciate the awesomeness that is Hardcore Ender expansion in and of itself, as well as the history behind it and its interaction with vanilla and inspiring better in stuff. So yeah, this is going to be cool. I love this sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, see, I keep finding Ender Lilies, and I really do need to gather as much of them as possible, because even with Instone to grow on, which is their best soil, they're still kinda slow. Aha! I figured there might be some hiding amongst the obsidian. So because of that, it's best to just have as much as possible. And I'll probably be needing a good supply going on of Ender Pearls. So, yeah. Again with the gathering. Okay. I think I'm satisfied on my lily amount right now. So unless I see any more directly, unless I catch sight of more of them, like this one that's clearly hiding out, or these two that are clearly hiding out right next to the gate. But yeah, unless I clearly catch sight of more of them, I'm probably not going to worry about too much this time, because I have nearly, not quite, but nearly half a stack of Ender Pearls, of Ender Lilies. Yeah, I have nearly half a stack of both. I have nearly half a stack of Ender Lilies. I have over half a stack of Ender Pearls. I have over half a stack of Instone. So right now they're pretty well balanced. So I think I'll take that. I mean, if I need more later, I can always come back and go around the end and fight them. And the fact that not only are Ender Lilies here, but also so are other Ender Flora here in the expanded end, shows that yes, they were paying attention to how people perceived how they wanted their uh, expanded end to be, and went with it. So, yeah. I'm gonna need a few more, though. And I found one just randomly. So, yeah, this shows that they were paying attention to the community and appreciated the ideas. So, go for it. If you really think you got a cool idea for expanded content in a dimension that preferably hasn't been really shown through as much as it could be, then maybe, just maybe, they'll do something like this again someday. Okay. Okay, I'll put that against that. Thank you for being a method of actually operating. Things are still going around now. I need to preferably make a mini platform around here, because even whenever you do this technique, I think it might still kind of pop because it becomes an item. So I don't want it to just go off anywhere. Okay, now I'm going to do this with this sword, and hopefully this works. So hold shift, or sneak, whatever you got it set for, and use attack click. So usually left click, but again, if you're left-handed or otherwise need to redo your controls, remember, might not be the same for you. So therefore, I'm saying what the keys do rather than what they are, as much as possible. Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that just happened. I need to... Oh my gosh. Well, since these are usables, at least, I'll do that, because I need to preferably also do this with an empty hand. Ah, the broken Yamato. Yes. It's currently sealed. It doesn't do too terribly much attack damage now, but with a good long combo, it still will. Let me see. Yeah, it says you can make it, but you can't. I was just curious if it would say anything for R. Let me see. Use. The Yamato. Yes. Oh, I think this recipe might actually be correct. I think this is how you improve it. I think you have to use 8 Blade Soul Spheres surrounding the broken Yamato, and you get the Yamato correctly. It may need to have a very high kill count and Proud Soul count before doing this, because sometimes those are special limits. I think this version of NEI is totally messed up when it comes to Slash Blade, and yes, I'm not the only one to say that. So you can't fully trust this, and even if the recipe shape and correct item is there, you might not get the output unless you've gotten a certain amount of kills and Proud Soul energy in that exact weapon, because it might not show that correctly. Because the thing about Slash Blade is it's heavily dependent on attached data, so it doesn't show it in the recipes well, because this version of NEI didn't know how to handle one thing of metadata to another thing with metadata to another thing in very exacting fashion. So it kind of doesn't like it. And there's a few other recipes you might note are kind of a little messed up because of that from other mods that are handling very special cases like that. But because this is entirely reliant on it, that just makes it so much worse. So, yeah. But I do have the broken Yamato. I have my first dragon egg. I do say first because I will get more. I do have the option on to have them as treasure, so maybe as I explore other structures that are farther out from whenever I started that option, I'll find more. And I will need more because I want to collect all the dragons because, hey, it's dragon mounts. I want to have one for my altar and one on reserve for if I want to reset the end, and maybe more. So that's at least 10 dragon eggs. Yeah, and because whenever you reset the end, I think you have to use the dragon egg to do it and like actually use it up. Because the ritual, I think that means you don't get it back until you defeat the Ender Dragon again. So it just makes it cyclic. So that's why I made sure I had that option on. So yeah, because I will need more than one. Okay, so I think I have everything I can get for now, and all that's really left to do is go home and come back at another point. I don't actually need to leave with the Ender portal, but I am kind of curious where I'm going to show up because I forget where I last used a bed. So let's just, out of curiosity, just go ahead and, oh, I slipped off, and just go ahead and hop in. Yep. I'm trying, wait, did they do a modified version of this for Hardcore Ender expansion? Oh, it might have been modified. Uh, I'll look and see if it's really the same in story. I mean, if it really is like the same in poem, then obviously I can just leave off with this. But usually there's something you don't get to see very often. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same one as usual. So everything's fine. Okay, so everything is handled. It is good. So with this, I think I can part off for a while. So this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be heading off for now. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody. And remember, just because you've reached the end in Minecraft doesn't mean it's the end of the game.